Welcome back, everybody, to our Midwestern Dynasty here on College Football 25, where we are about to begin a brand new season with the biggest expectations yet, I would say. We have a very similar roster to what we had last year, and that team managed to go 13-2, winning the Conference USA Championship game and even winning a playoff game. What are your guys' expectations for this upcoming year? Chuck Fleck is once again going to be our starting quarterback. He put up a solid stat line in his freshman season, but his freshman year it did end on a sour note in the Orange Bowl, with him throwing 3 interceptions and ultimately costing us a chance at playing for a national championship. I hope he has put that behind him and is able to take a step forward in year number 2 as our starting quarterback. We go 3 deep at running back. Avery Sizer, he's now a senior, and he has produced in every single year of his career, putting up 40 total career touchdowns before his senior season has even started. Darrell Leff has not been a starter for us ever, but has put up 2,466 total yards of offense. We have Von Clifton, a very talented redshirt freshman that I want to get on the field as well. So we're going to do our best to get all 3 of these running backs involved in the offense, and we'll do that by running some 2 running back sets on offense. The biggest concern we have on the entire team is this cornerback group. Ben Edmonds is the only cornerback on the team that has an interception in their career, and DeMarco Cooney is the only cornerback besides him that has any real experience playing out there. So this cornerback group is something that we do have to be concerned about, but I do think we have talent in that room. Speaking of talent, our linebacker group is going to be elite, I would say, this season. I think so. We got Thomas Vince and Ethan Dugan, who are both great players, but we have great depth behind them as well, with Deion Gage having the best block shedding of any linebacker on the team. Taylor Sonsenmacher is a higher overall than both Mintz and Dugan, so that linebacker group should be elite this season. The first game that we play this season is going to be a tough one. We'll take on West Virginia, the Mountaineers, in what could be a potential Big 12 matchup down the line if we end up joining the Big 12, that is. Their quarterback, Joel Goldwire, he put up 398 yards passing and 5 passing touchdowns in their first game of the season, with a lot of those yards and touchdowns going to Cameron Lacoste, their top wide receiver. They got a $132 and a touchdown out of their top running back, Cliff Johnson. So the Mountaineers offense, it produced in their first game of the season. Their defense, it's not exactly an elite group, I would say. They got some playmakers on that side of the ball like Nate Gabriel and Morgan Lord, but nothing we can't handle, I would say. Let's go ahead and kick off year number 5 of the Midwestern Dynasty. It is a packed house here to open the season for the Horned Owls as the return man Von Clifton goes down at the 18, where Reggie Hambrick is going to send out his offense that is led by Chuck Fleck, sophomore starting quarterback. He's going to have a running back to each side of himself on the first play of the season and give it to Darrell Leff, who picks up 7 yards on the first play of the season. Now Leff heading in motion on second down. It's a give to Sizer, and he's going to be swallowed up in the backfield by Nate Gabriel. A redshirt senior defensive tackle had 2 sacks in their first game of the season. It's a TFL on the second play of the game. On third down, Fleck is going to be hit as he let it go. There's a flag on the play. It's going to be a holding call on Titus Hardman, who went up the pressure and then got called for holding after that. So we end up going 3 and out, not the way we want to begin a season. The defense is out in the field now, getting a quick tackle on Cliff Johnson. It is Thomas Mintz, and Johnson, he is going to be shaken up at the end of the play. Third down for Goldwire. He's going to go underneath and connect with his number 2 wide receiver, Mike Waiters. And it looks like he got just enough to keep this drive going. Their third down on this drive. This time they're going to run it. And their backup running back, Tavon Carter, he'll get the first down on his second run of the game. On the plus side of the 50, Joel Goldwire, he's going to take a shot deep right side, one-on-one, and it's broken up by Ben Edmonds, who is one-on-one with a tight end, and Juan Ring deep down the field. Third down. They'll throw it right side again, and this time it's going to be caught by Mike Waiters, who gets himself another first down on this drive. West Virginia, they're moving the ball down the field, but now they're going to be going backwards. Santiago Martino, the reigning defensive player of the year and multiple award winner last season, gets his first sack of the new season. Third down, pressure on Goldwire, and he's going to be sacked again. Andre Okoye, the senior defensive tackle, gets his first sack of the year as well in the opening drive of the game. They bring out their kicker, Nico Guzman, and he's going to set a new career long with this make. His previous was 48. That one was from 54. In West Virginia, they take a 3-0 lead. Here is Sizer rumbling, breaking tackles, and picking up a fresh set of downs as he goes down up at the 39-yard line. After picking up their first down of the game, Fleck is going to be sacked. It's Nate Gabriel who is off to a really fast start, not just in this game, but on the season as well. Not much in the playbook for 3rd and 18. Fleck is going to throw it short of the sticks to Dingle, who spins by a defender and is going to get the first down. He'll pick up 23 yards on 3rd and 18, and this drive is going to remain alive. Midwestern is going to stick with the 5-wide look after the big play, and they'll pick up another good chunk of yardage as George Barr makes his first catch of the year. He is now the highest overall wide receiver we have on the team after he had a massive offseason when it comes to training. Through left right side, he's inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 18, and is going to put Midwestern in the red zone. The Horned Owls on the attack. Sizer is going to spin a defender out of his shoes and run another one over and go down at the 8, making it goal to go. A really impressive run out of Avery Sizer. I didn't know he had that type of spin move in him. On 2nd down, they'll flip it out to Sizer on the left side, who's brought down one-on-one in space. You don't see that very often. An empty set on 3rd down. Fleck is going to draw a defender off sides with a hard count, and that'll move Midwestern a bit closer on 3rd down. At the 4 with 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. Fleck is going to throw to his left. It is caught in the end zone by George Barr. He lays out to make an amazing catch for the first touchdown of the season for Midwestern, and that'll put us up 7-3 at the end of the first quarter. We had to overcome a 3rd and 18 on that drive, but we did, and ended up scoring a touchdown later on the drive. Take our first lead of the season. There is going to be a penalty at the end of the play, and they're going to call Cortland Rahman for roughing the passer. Here is another look at it. They kind of roll it in the feet of Goldwire, but I don't think that should have been called. Already up near midfield, next to the big play and the penalty, the Mountaineers are now on the plus side of the 50 as they're at the 39 of Midwestern. On 2nd and short, Goldwire is going to throw a quick left side to Lacoste, who spins off a Bland, and he is loose. He's gone. It'll be a 39-yard touchdown for Cameron Lacoste, his 5th touchdown of the season already. Just some terrible tackling out of Deontay Bland. It is the first game of the year for Midwestern, so you do expect some mistakes, but they just can't be that big of a mistake. There is Sizer with a gain of 7. Man in motion on 2nd down, a fake to Sizer. Fleck is going to throw, wait over the middle, and that was a mistake. It's going to be intercepted by Morgan Lord. And West Virginia, they have the lead and possession at the 40 of Midwestern with a chance to add on. They're going to send a man in motion on 2nd and short. They're looking to throw it, but nobody's open. It's going to be a sack. Josh Wood and Michael Edmonds were in on the play along with a couple of others. 3rd down. Goldwire is going to throw a quick left side, and that is a first down picked up by Roundtree as the Mountaineers are now just outside the red zone at the 24. Goldwire is going to leave the pocket. Throw over the middle. It's going to be caught by Juan Ring. Their top tight end has his 100th career reception. There is a penalty at the end of the play, and it's going to be another roughing the passer call on Midwestern. Goal to go at the 3 for the Mountaineers, who go with a quick hitter, and that is going to be a touchdown. Mike Waiters catches his first touchdown of the year, and West Virginia has opened this up to a 2-score lead in the second quarter. Midwestern hoping to hang on to the ball this time around. It'll be a give to Sizer inside, and he has a gain of 9 going down at the 30. Dylan Washington, the Liberty transfer, is going to head in motion. He'll take it on a jet sweep, plow a defender over, and pick up 13 yards and a first down. He had a lot of success running the ball at Liberty. He ran it 49 times for 398 yards and 7 touchdowns, and that's really good because he's a wide receiver. I don't expect him to get a ton of carries here, but we will give him some chances out there as a ball carrier. A toss offside to Sizer, and he gets some good blocking, has a first down, is inside the 30, and is going to be spun down to the ground at the 28. They're going to try a trick play here. It'll be left flipping it to Von Clifton, and he's going to be tackled for a loss of 3 by Zay Jennings. So the Mountaineers, they were ready for that one. Fleck back at quarterback, and he's going to hand it off to Sizer left side. He'll break 2 tackles, but not the third. Wouldn't have mattered anyway because Joey Hammer is going to be called for holding, and we are going the wrong way all of a sudden. Back at the 41 on 2nd and 23. Fleck is going to check it down to Darrell left, and he'll pick up 10 yards to get back near the original line of scrimmage. So another 3rd and long for Midwestern. On 3rd and 13, Fleck is going to leave the pocket, and he's going to throw it off of 1 foot to the end zone, and it'll be caught. Dylan Washington with his first touchdown in a Midwestern uniform, and the Horned Owls have made this just a 3-point deficit in the 2nd quarter, and it'll be 17-14. So a great drive again put together by Midwestern as Cameron Lacoste is going to be dropped on a reverse by Jimmy French in the backfield. 3rd down. Plenty of time back there for Goldwire, but it's running out, and he will not get a pass off in time. He'll be sacked by Okoye and French, and we get a quick stop. Should have great starting field position. Von Clifton is on to return the punt, and he's going to go down inside the 40 of the Mountaineers at the 38. A chance to take the lead, or at least tie this game up. It's quickly 3rd down, though. Clifton on a check down is going to pick up a 1st down and more as he's up to the 20-yard line on his first catch of the season. There's 2 minutes to go in the half. Fleck is looking down the field. Now he's going to check it down to Darrell left, who has his 3rd catch of the first half, and he'll make it goal to go as he's up to the 7. Avery Sizer by himself in the backfield. He'll take it right side, off right tackle, and he's going to score. But there's a penalty on the play, and it's going to be a holding call on Addison Bynum. So the touchdown, it will not count. And it's now 2nd and goal back at the 17. Fleck is going to flip a screen to Von Clifton, who has some lead blockers out in front of him. He's inside the 5, and he's going to score. So Midwestern is going to take the lead late in the first half, and the first running back to score a touchdown for him this year. Not Sizer, it's not left, it's Von Clifton, and we have the lead. In the 3rd quarter now, West Virginia down by 4. They're going to throw it to start things out, and that'll be Sean Rackers making his first catch of his career. Redshirt freshman is up to the 43. Now the Mountaineers go with a quick RPO and nearly turn over. Taylor Sanzemacher should have picked that one off, but he ends up giving West Virginia second life on this drive. And with that, they're going to go deep down the field, taking a shot one-on-one, and they're going to make us pay for the dropped interception. Robert Roundtree cooks DeMarco Cooney, and the Mountaineers are back on top by 3 as we are now down 24-21 in the 3rd quarter. Midwestern hoping to recapture momentum. Here is Sizer breaking tackles left and right. It took 3 defenders to bring him down to the ground. He does get a 1st down on the play. Now a handoff to Darrell left, and there's no defender there to stop him. He's across midfield. 1 defender to beat. He's inside the 5 and knocked out of bounds at the 1. Nearly a touchdown for Darrell left. He does pick up 60 yards and make it goal to go. And they bring in Avery Sizer, who has 40 career touchdowns, make it 41. He'll get his first touchdown of his senior season. And Midwestern is going to be back on top here in the 3rd quarter. In this back and forth 3rd quarter, it is now 28-24. It'll be a quick 3rd down for the Mountaineers. Goldwire is going to chuck this one out of bounds over the head of his running back. And that'll lead to a bunt from West Virginia and set Midwestern up near midfield with a chance to add on to their lead. A quick throw left side. Nick Shields is across midfield, and he has a gain of 18, being knocked out of bounds at the 43. Sticking with a 2 tight end set on 1st and 10. Fleck is under pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Kason Killings gets his first sack of the new season, and it'll be a loss of 8. Another 3rd and long for Midwestern. They've had a ton of them today, and they've actually picked up a couple of them. Fleck is going to leave the pocket and try to run for the 1st down himself, and he doesn't get it. He is driven out of bounds 2 yards short of a 1st down, but it looks like Midwestern will keep their offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and 2. Fleck flips it out right side to Sizer, and he's got the 1st down easy. West Virginia sent nobody out there to cover Sizer, and all we needed was 1 block from George Barr, and he made the block. This drive is still going for Midwestern. Darrell left with a gain of 9 on his 5th catch of the day. He had 32 catches last year, and 32 catches the year before that. He is definitely on pace to have a career high in receptions if you're going to go by paces after not even a full game. First down picked up by Sizer on third down. They give it to Sizer again. He's inside the 10, and he's going to be stopped near the 5. We'll see he got to the 4. It'll be seconded short. Underell left the lone back. He'll take the handoff, cut inside. He's met at the goal line, and he fights through the contact to score. And with that, all 3 running backs that Midwestern has sent out there to play in this game have scored a touchdown, and the Horned Owls are up 35-24 in the third. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. West Virginia is going to start this drive out with a screen to Cliff Johnson, and the redshirt sophomore running back is going to pick up 12 yards and a first down. Cortland Rahman showing some great hustle on that play to make the tackle at the end of it. Play action fake from Goldwire, and he's going to be sacked again, the 5th time today, and it's Andre Okoye again. He's up to 20 sacks in his career. He is a senior, hoping to have a huge year and get drafted after this season. We still have not had a player get drafted ever in Midwestern history, as Johnson is going to pick up a big gain on second down, and that should open up the entire playbook on third down for the Mountaineers. They're going to go with a play action pass, and it's going to work out for him. Robert Roundtree wide open over the middle of the field. And a big catch against us earlier that went for a touchdown. That one ends up being a big chunk of yardage and a big first down picked up that they really needed. Down 2 scores late in the third. Mike Waiters is going to put the Mountaineers in the red zone as they are marching the ball down the field. They're now going to run it with Carter, and the play is going to be blown up by Edward Reed, who just chucked an offensive lineman, maybe 2 of them, back into Carter's lap. It'll be a loss of 4. 3rd and 8 as we are in the fourth quarter. They're going to run a read option keeper, and Goldwire is dropped by Edward Reed. Another TFL for him, his 3rd today. And that is going to bring on Nico Guzman on 4th and 11. He's 1 for 1 with a very long 54-yard make. This one just a 31-yarder. He does make it, and we have ourselves a 1-score game in the fourth quarter. Under 9 minutes to go in the fourth. On third down, Fleck is going to be hit as he let it go, and he's lucky that one just ends up being incomplete. It'll be a quick 3 and out. The Mountaineers in danger of going 3 and out. It's 3rd and 7. Goldwire under pressure, and he's going to be sacked again, the 6th time today by this Midwestern defense. Cortland Rahman, the one to get to him that time around. So both teams just traded a 3 and out. Midwestern, they're facing 3rd and 5 at the 43, and another sack for Kason Killings, who had just 1.5 sacks in his career before this game. He has 2 today. From their own 18, here's Cliff Johnson running untouched right through the middle of our defense. DeMarco Cooney eventually chases him down up at the 44. Now 3rd and 9. Midwestern is only going to rush 4, but despite that, there's a man wide open down the field, and Cameron LaCause, he's inside the 10, down at the 7. It'll be goal to go for the Mountaineers. At the 7 on 1st and goal. Here's Cliff Johnson running to his right. He's going to go untouched into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the season. And the Mountaineers will have a chance to tie this game up with a 2-point conversion. They're going to go to shotgun on the 2-point try. It's a run for Carter. He's met by Sodzenbacher and brought down by him and Campanaro. So the 2-point try is no good. And the Horned Owls will maintain their lead. Up by 2, getting late in the fourth quarter. They could run this one out if they pick up a couple of first downs. Darrell F. will pick up a first down, but it's going to be called back due to holding on Edison Bynum, his 2nd holding call of the day. Back at the 16 on 2nd and 16. Fleck has nobody open down the field. He'll check it down to Darrell F., and he's going to juke his way inside to make 3 defenders eat dirt, and he nearly gets a first down. A great play by Darrell F. Return a check down and nearly a first down. 3rd and short. It's going to be a toss left side to Sizer, who doesn't get the blocking he needs. He still is going to pick up a first down, though. But another holding call on Edison Bynum, his 3rd of the day. He's wiped out 2 first downs here in the fourth quarter. Also had a touchdown come off the board because of him. 3rd and 9. Chuck Fleck is going to throw it short of the sticks to Darrell F., and he's hammered right away after making the catch. And Midwestern, they're going to punt the ball away on 4th down. So West Virginia, they only need a field goal to take the lead late in the fourth quarter. Goldwire to his right. It's going to be caught by Johnson, and he's brought down by Gordon Sheed in the backfield. That ends up being a loss of 2. 3 pass catchers to the short side of the field on 3rd down. A pass over the middle is going to be caught by Juan Ring. and he's down near midfield. Remember, Nico Guzman just set a career along with a 54-yard make in this game. So West Virginia doesn't have that much further to go after that play. A big pickup by Lacoste. He's up to the 40 on Midwestern. There are 2 minutes to go. It's going to be a run. And Cliff Johnson is going to go down at the 34. So it'll be 3rd and 5. A chance for Midwestern to get a stop and force a long field goal attempt. Here's a deep ball right side. Caught by Mike Waiters. He's going to go down inside the 10. And now Midwestern is going to have to start using their timeouts to preserve some time for their own offense. With a minute 20 to go in the 4th, it's a run left side, and Ethan Dugan is going to prevent the touchdown, but maybe he shouldn't have. Maybe he should just let that touchdown happen, because now Midwestern is going to be pretty much out of timeouts. They're going to use their last timeout here. I would assume they do. It'll be 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. 3 receivers to the right side. West Virginia is going to run inside, and they will score. Cliff Johnson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, and West Virginia has taken the lead late in the 4th quarter. They're going to be up by 5, so Midwestern, they have a minute 12, now a minute 4 to get down the field and score a touchdown with no timeouts. Black, he's going to air it out on this second play of the drive, and he underthrows it. He's going to be picked off by Boyce, the senior corner, and that is going to be the game. So Midwestern is going to lose this one 40-35, losing their first game of the season. They get outscored 16-0 in the 4th quarter, and they're going to lose this top 25 showdown to West Virginia, who moved to 2-0. Player of the game is Jahlil Goldwire, who threw 3 touchdowns and played a great game all around. This is definitely not the way you want to start out a year, especially when you're trying to make the college football playoffs. Our defense just got 40 points put on their head in the first game of the year, and it was at home. Our defensive line played well, but the rest of the defense, they got lit up like a Christmas tree. Our linebackers were brutal in coverage, and our secondary got smoked time and time again throughout this game. Chuck Fleck had 2 interceptions. One was my fault. The other was on him. He underthrew another deep ball. 3 holding calls on Addison Bynum. 1 wiped out a touchdown. 2 were late in the 4th quarter when we had the lead and were trying to close the game out and picked up first downs, but had first downs wiped out because he was holding. So we just made a lot of mistakes in this game and have a lot of things that we have to clean up. At least Andre Okoye had a great game. 4 TFLs, had 2.5 sacks, and he ends up earning himself CUSA Defensive Player of the Week honors. Edward Reed had 3 TFLs himself, so our 2 senior defensive tackles, they had great games. And I think they're going to have great years, and I think our defense will end up doing better than what it showed in this game. I don't think we're going to be giving up over 380 passing yards per game. We're better than that. We have to be better than that, especially when you have a defensive line that is getting a lot of pressure like ours did. Our cornerback room is just going to have to improve as the year goes on. But our safety room, I thought they were a lot better than what they showed in this game, and it was really disappointing. So hopefully, this is the worst our defense looks all year long. On offense, if you put up 35 points and have as balanced of yardage totals as we did, 195 passing, 189 rushing, you would think that you would win the game every time. But 2 turnovers and our defense playing the way they did, it didn't end up being a win for us. I thought our running back usage was great. We got all 3 of our top running backs involved pretty heavily. They all scored a touchdown and looked pretty good. But we just have to eliminate the turnovers. If we do that, then the offense should be firing on all cylinders. And that does fall on me. Gotta be a bit more careful with the ball. Can't be just throwing interceptions left and right. But also Chuck Fleck, he does have to have a bit stronger of an arm. He's got 94 throw power. Didn't really look like it on that deep ball that was underthrown. If you thought the West Virginia game was tough, how does going on the road to the Swamp to take on the number 2 team in the nation sound? That's right, next up on our schedule would be the Florida Gators, who just got a big win in their first game of the year, beating Boston College, who are still ranked 12th even after the loss to Florida. And if we drop to 0-2, our playoff hopes might be over. I know both of the losses would be against teams that are ranked, but still, dropping 0-2, that is not a great thing regardless of who you lose to. That would put our backs against the wall completely. And you look at Florida on paper, they are a great team, and we'll be playing in one of the toughest places to play. We'll have to pull off a massive upset win in order to get our season back on the right track. Can we get the job done? We'll find out in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.